take this all in? What does it mean?
So much. All the young boys on the pitch. If you see the extra time, it's incredible. I'm so proud of the team. Intense game for both sides. They had chances, we had chances, and amazing. First trophy as a Liverpool captain. It's all for the fans, so let's enjoy it.
You've had some really big moments with this Liverpool side. As you mentioned there, everyone has played their part. But for you, how did it feel to be on the bottom of that pile of players, knowing it was you that found the winner?
I didn't want to get injured there. So I tried to get up a little bit quick, but nah, listen, it's emotion, it's everything, and yeah, I'm so proud of the boys, you know, and see all the young boys, you know, making their playing their part in what we achieved today. It's incredible, and yeah, on to more.
It may not be the last time that you're at Wembley with Liverpool this season, but are you savouring it just in case it is with Jurgen Klopp as your manager?
You should always savour the good moments, and this is definitely one of them. And listen, we will never take these things for granted. You know, we are very, very blessed, and you see it today as well. Obviously, it could have been the other way as well, that we lost, but we did it. We did a job, even with all the problems that we had before games, with the game, and yeah, it's just, I'm so proud, you know. I'm proud to be part of this club, but especially proud of the boys, you know. They all play their part, so it's all credit to the team.
Congratulations to you all. Enjoy lifting that trophy. Well done.
Thank you very much.
It was a bit of a mismatch from the get-go, the disallowed one as well. But yeah, I think on that goal that was obviously the winner, I think Mudryk coming on, not dealing with that near post, and then Disasi not dealing with Van Dijk, but he was a constant threat, and he has been the whole season. It's not like we haven't known about it, and I'm sure that's why the manager at the end is so, Pochettino is so infuriated with the team that losing on that set pieces and not staying tight to him and giving up that near post space.
I mean, they tried a couple of things to deal with him, didn't they, really? But I mean, sometimes you do wonder whether just putting a big man on a big man might help. I know it's a bit old school.
I mean, yeah, I'm obviously an attacker, so from the defensive side of things, I'm not the best, you know, personally. But what I will say is they had a warning earlier on in the game. You know, the cross came in and Virgil put it in the back of the net. And yeah, there was a block there, but you got to be aware of the guys who are the biggest threat in the box.
Well, he gets away from Disasi as well, and he is a big man, and we just didn't deal with him well enough. And it wasn't incredible movement by Virgil, but he just wanted it more. And
that's it was good delivery, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good flat delivery by Tsimikas, and it was just, you know, it wanted it. And I think that's sometimes what happens in set pieces, and you can see that Chelsea, that little bit of fear, perhaps because he'd won so many, and then you just start to panic a little bit, and they couldn't get close enough to Virgil, and he just flicks it in. It's a great header.
It's a great header.
Let's get more reaction from down there with Emma Saunders.
Well, Virgil, you finally have your hands around that trophy. How good did it feel?
Amazing. It's an amazing evening, obviously. Like I said before, it was very tough, but we got the job done, and proud of the team.
Even if you can, just put this into words.
Yeah, it's hard to sum up, really. Obviously, these are the moments you dream of, celebrating with the fans and winning a trophy at Wembley, so it's hard to describe.
Well, the 2022 Cup final was quite something for you. Does this top it with that performance out there?
Yeah, probably. It's better for the heart anyway, no penalties. So yeah, no, I think it's obviously another amazing moment for me, so yeah, I'm delighted.
A word on this man's performance before we talk about anything else.
I'm probably one of his biggest fans, I think. I've always said he's world class. And he stepped up today again, and it's good to see. He's a good boy, good goalkeeper, and that's what we need at a club like Liverpool.
Talking to us at the final whistle, you were also full of praise for a lot of the younger players that have come in. How have you made that work? Not just today, but when the team have been struggling with so many injuries.
The thing is, like, obviously when you're young and you get an opportunity, you have to grab it with both hands, and obviously it's easier said than done, but the guys did it, and obviously the coach at the club makes them do it as well, and it's good to see. But I said it many times before as well. It should be just like a start, you know. They should really use it as a to kick on, and I'm sure they will. You know, obviously players will come back in time, but they should just keep pushing, keep trying to get close to the team and be part of the squad. And you know, to experience this as a 17, 18, 19-year-old only benefits you. So let's see.
This is it. One trophy in the bag, but still with 3 technically to fight for. You must have some real belief as a side. With regular players still to come back, this could be quite the send-off for Jurgen Klopp this season.
Yeah, hopefully. I think we won't get ahead of ourselves, but it's a great start now to give us momentum for the rest of the season, winning this first trophy. Like you say, we've players to come back, but the young lads have been brilliant as well. So, no, we're in a good place at the moment and just keep it going, I think.
With it being Jurgen's last season, does this feel a little bit different here today?
Not sure, I won't speak too soon, but obviously winning the first trophy is the first step, so hopefully we can win a few more as well.
What would it mean to go on and win a few more?
It's almost impossible. Nobody done that. So listen, we focus on the game ahead of us, and that's the only thing we can control. And it's very tight. For example, in the Premier League, it's going to be difficult again in the FA Cup now. 2 days to recover and play in Southampton on Wednesday. So listen, we'll see. What we have to do is go out there and enjoy it and try to stay fit, because that's quite important as well. And like the talks about obviously being Jurgen Klopp's last season, it's not within the squad. It's obviously from the outside world. We all have the same goals and doesn't change. So didn't change today either. But obviously to experience this, knowing that obviously end of the season is always a good thing. So we'll see.
Talks there about the importance of really staying fit, being professional. That's what makes him so good, isn't it? I mean, look at the trophy in his hand right now. It says it all.
Yeah, obviously
He should have got it. But listen, I think
he's the match winner. Listen, he's unbelievable. He's always there. He's always fit. He's always showing up for us, and he's a great captain, and he's pushing us on to hopefully win a few more trophies.
We mentioned there, still plenty to play for this season, starting Tuesday. But for now, go and enjoy those celebrations. Well done to the both.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sort of sense, don't you, Jamie, that fitness will define how far they might go in other competitions, really.
Yeah, and getting players back. International break's going to come at a good time for them, where they can get some of those injured players. It's obviously Salah, Soboslai. I noticed Trent was in a knee brace earlier on, so he doesn't like he's going to be back anytime soon.
Gravenberch's in a boot after today.
It's a walking wounded, but these lads are hopefully from this bit of confidence. I mean, I know they've got to be at school in the morning, a lot of them. but it's an incredible achievement, and everyone's buying into it. And whatever happens, it doesn't change my opinion on Jurgen Klopp. If they go and win 4 trophies, or if it's just this one, it's still an incredible thing what he's done for this club, this community, the Liverpool fans around the world. He's made them believe again.
Do you think it gives them a platform for the rest of the season?
Absolutely. I mean, of course, what Jamie's talking about, the injuries are key, but I think the confidence they'll get from this, knowing that, okay, we've had a lot of young boys play today, and they've come out and put their best foot forward, and we've managed to get a result. I think that they're going to gain a huge amount of confidence from this, and they'll fancy themselves moving forward. Of course, once the international break comes along, we'll have players back, and then it will be about them performing on the pitch.
Virgil van Dijk said to Emma there, Kevin Kelleher is world class. He said it before. He was vital for them today.
He was unbelievable. Big saves. I think this one was early on, capitalising on Sterling was coming in on the back post there. He didn't take his maybe the first time, and then bang, falls to Cole Palmer, who you want it to fall to, and he was just big. He was brave. He was out early. He was quick. Absolutely outstanding. This was probably the one where you're thinking, Gallagher, could you have maybe took it round him? But again, he came out and was big. And you're thinking those messages early on, I think it got into Chelsea's head a little bit, because it was like, wow, we can't get past him, and we're trying everything, and it was like ping pong in there, and just nothing fell for them. And I felt like Chelsea lost their head a little bit in that aspect, but he was outstanding.
Oh, outstanding. And you know what? That used to be my goalkeeper I used to do shooting against.
Right.
Oh yeah, come, I need a keeper to the goalkeeping coach. They used to send Kelleher across. We used to have a bit of banter. I used to give him a bit, you know what I mean? And to see him now.
So you're taking credit for it, yeah?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I think when you see a guy who you've seen his ascension, he started out being just a guy who third string goalkeeper for the team, and now he's in the final, starting, been brilliant. Of course, he's got Alisson there.
Did you believe he could be this good? Because he loves his trophy, he loves his competition.
Honestly, yes. He was a lot smaller then in terms of body. He's filled out quite a lot. His shot stopping's brilliant. He's got a lot more command about him now, whereas before you would have thought it was a little bit, a bit frail, a little bit. But now he's filled out. He's got a huge amount of confidence in his own abilities as well, and he made himself so big.
What's his character like? Because it takes a special kind of mentality, doesn't it, to accept that you're not first choice because you've got another world-class goalkeeper. If I follow Virgil van Dijk's thought, got Alisson in front of you, a world-class goalkeeper in front of you. So what's his mentality like to be able to settle for that, but also be able to deliver whenever he's required?
It takes a huge amount of confidence in yourself, a lot of hard work, a lot of belief that when your time comes, preparation as well, ensuring that you're ready when called upon. And I think when he's learning and playing with some of the best goalkeepers out there, it gives him the understanding of what it actually takes to be that guy. And then going on the pitch, you've obviously got to do it and perform.
Alexis McAllister, just saw him come into shot there. He's had a bad few months, hasn't he? Wow. World Cup
trophies just keep coming for it.
But I think as well that when you work with elite players, and he's been watching Alisson day in, day out, and how he comes out in one-on-one situations, which he's one of the best in the world at, it rubs off on you. And you can see that the way that he came out to Conor Gallagher was Alisson in a lot of respects. And he deserves so much credit because you have to be, as you say, a type of character you have to be resilient, because there's some days you're training thinking, well, I'm training for what? I'm not going to be playing on Saturday. I'm not going to get a game. I've got one of the best keepers in the world in front of me. So you have to have such a great attitude and be ready for every single occasion. But he deserves it.